I'm about to play my match. I want to wear the all black. Alright, holla back at y'all. I'm gonna jump in this match. I'm wearing all black. Alright, trying to hustle me, man. I said, make sure you're not trying to hit me with the same color unis.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Alright, I gotta do it for the last play for a second, and I'll turn around.
Which of these 0-3 teams will visit the win column for the first time? We'll see. We're underway here in week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
I might leave my shit on, man, for my own fans, man. So where your camera? DK said that to you.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Good. We about to get jiggy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The Steelers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They go going right back to Walker. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. They'll try for the first with Walker. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And his kick is
that hard.
Start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Hold it further. Let's go, Kenneth Walker.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From the gun, Winston. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Here's Winston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Crowder now to return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run again with Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jonathan Allen able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive this start with great field position is facing 4th down.
A first half update now from Philadelphia. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Come on, set.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
Hold on to it.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Hey, 550. 550.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On 3rd down, Winston. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Van Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from capturing the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson finds his tight end Ingram. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Third and 2, now Wilson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Come on, man.
And his guys are going to take over at their own.
What is going through this for?
We've been watching the game. I start to get
That's a real fumble that I got challenged. Wow.
They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble.
Can you do that? Gotta fight the fight.
About 3, it's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish.
Guess you gotta cover the ball up, or what I do right there.
Just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw taken in here by Patrick. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Swift going to try up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Swift. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Winston.
No,
and that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Winston to throw for it on 4th.
Look at that.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Come on.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Throw
Yeah,
line to Walker. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd.
Go, go.
To throw is Wilson. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On third down, Wilson. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Finding space at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
The general manager of the New York Jets continues to make investments in the receiver room in this draft. 10th overall pick. They invested again, this time with Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. Great speed, outstanding body control, really goes up and snatches the ball out of the air. Everything that you're looking for in a WR1. He gets the first down right there.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Play fake. Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former #7 overall pick.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got no chance to win this game.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast.
Let's get it. Good first half, man. Good first half.
Continue as we are underway in the second half.
A lot of football. Give ourselves a chance here. That's all we could do. Let's go, D.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Winston. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Fourth down. Winston.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big
He was wide. It floated.
Turnovers already, and we still have almost a full
That's that overall
yet to
shit.
play.
Jameis Winston. Damn, I thought you had him. I thought I was about to try to make the hit to make it pop out. Right.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he coughed it up. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Come on, dog. You got another. Look at that fumble.
And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Madness, broken.
And maybe that's the perils
This
of being a
is
rookie running back in the
crazy,
NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level. With
Do I not need to be hitting the L trigger when I
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder
cut
for
too much? Like, that's crazy. I need to cover the ball. Here I am trying to protect my shit. This nigga getting defenses.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Come on, man. All this work we putting in, dog. That ain't no work.
25 to the 27.
Putting in work. The game just fumbling like for nothing. Come on, dog.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I don't even know what this means. Just fumbling for no reason. That's what you tell them.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Can't even see the icons.
He's taken down.
Wow.
Quentin Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Wilson.
Where is he throwing it to?
But it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons.
I didn't even L trigger or nothing.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
I'm not even controlling it. It's not me playing. It's not me playing.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
You playing the CPU. I'm not even mad. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? It's the CPU. That's what y'all like playing. This is what, yeah, this is how it go. I want you to get out your shit.
And now the kick is away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
I mean, that's another fumble almost. Like, you can't even juke. I mean, you ain't did no work. I mean, what is this? Gotta play the CPU and the user, 2v1. Look, this is, dog. I can't. Gotta fight this hard. I was up 13-6, and now this nigga up 21-13 for doing nothing.
Calibrate and get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun?
That's
yeah, let's get back on
the
track.
skill of man.
That'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
When it's uncontrollables, yes.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
This thing is.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh, they are cheating me. What am I? I'm not even doing. I'm doing a regular X pass.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right.
What is going on here?
And it's not a turnover.
The game
doesn't
is.
It feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Try to play some football. See if the game let me.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Did you see where the ball is going, though? They didn't do that earlier.
This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 47-yard.
Is that what it is? The win? I ain't thinking about the win. Oh, geez, that's crazy what just happened with them pass right there. Guess I wasn't throwing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession. An interception.
Come on, man, we blew that shit up.
Very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation. But
gotta get over that shit.
That'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance.
Oh, my God. Man, come on.
Jefferson. And he is
Man, dog.
the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them.
Then to let them hold on to it. I just hope we got witnesses seeing the fakery, bro. This is why we're on 3.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, man, I don't want to hear it.
Off the option, here's Akers.
And he's going to be stopped here for no
Got
gain.
to him and then got it off and then caught it.
The third quarter play. Back now
The wind, this is the first weather game ever. It's the weather is just ridiculous.
Here and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, this nigga 14 on the third. No fucking reason.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Gotta fucking figure out how to stop this whole score.
To throw, Winston. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all.
I don't know if he threw it wrong.
The offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Oh, no, dude.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Jameis to throw it. That's caught by his tight end Uzomah.
And they'll get this run that route all the way across.
Stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Man, the other game was fumble, kick return. I fumbled a lot. I think I'm hitting a button or something. Fumbling a whole lot.
For a chain mover, they're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's Akers.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see.
He just started making him throw that bitch to the
side. The difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And here's another tackle made at the
line. Get a random fumble.
Well in the football now. Winston finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I don't know why I'm even looking at anything else but fucking 2-yard passes.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time
I don't worry about the other stuff.
They have to feel really good about that last completion.
That was already scripted.
So
It don't matter.
The 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the option to give to Swift here.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Juwan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
I mean, can you analyze this game, or are you not that type of person that can admit that stuff?
Misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
No. Not analyzable. Give me that!
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You fucked up.
Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
That's your point.
Is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Cobb complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, man.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Justin Jefferson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Wilson going to throw for it. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point.
I should have known. You've been playing it. That was a coaching move right there, because you did it a lot of times. You ain't coming. You always taking that.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Okay. I ain't going to give it a tip up yet. I'll tell you.
A short kick taken at about the 16.
You always going to fake it. pick.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with a slim lead.
No, it's going out fast, y'all.
Definitely.
2-yard passes,
Offense doesn't
y'all.
always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure they're
2-yard
doesn't get the ball
pass.
back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
2-row Charlie.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Winston. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes
about to throw it to the heavens on me?
6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston.
Oh, my goodness.
Complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Out the backfield.
And the 42-yard line here and brought down there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Now Winston.
Good dot. Man.
It's Uzomah. And he is
Shouldn't have gave you no time, man. I knew you was going to hit them flats.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry.
I knew what he was going to do, y'all. He got 2 reads. Knew what he was going to do, man. The Madden, I can't control fucking 7-minute stipulation.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up
good.
1st and 10.
What can you do?
Now a toss for Swift left side.
What can you
he's
do?
gonna lose yardage here.
Fumble.
Now the Steelers
Give me the
use
random
first of
fumble.
their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Winston. Oh, no.
Fumble. And he did. Get up. Off the lot. Let's go.
Turn here gets this one all the way down to the 20.
And he did.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard.
Come on, Madden.
We're getting near the end of
Come
this
on,
game,
Madden.
but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's
Let's get back in it.
Taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back.
What is he doing?
What did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly
Man,
turnover.
we got to get. Man, this win. Oh, no.
And he stopped immediately there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure
the
did.
jostle
And
there.
remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Sticking with Walker on second down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And that's off the right upright.
Wow.
Might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And they'll remain
We out of
down
here.
by 2.
I deserve it.
Man, it is a cruel game sometimes, as evidenced by that kick right there.
Yeah, this game has no remorse at times, does it? I have a
17 is like that. You see where I had the meter?
Guys the lead, but that ball just kept moving on him. And in the end, you heard the sound.
It was all the way to the left.
The goalposts.
And winless. Choked it.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers,